Good afternoon, Ames Chamber of Commerce members. I'm Drew Camp. I'm the Director of Public Relations and Business Development for the Ames Chamber of Commerce, here for week 2 of our weekly legislative update of the 2019 legislative session and the first session of the 88th General Assembly. Actually, there's not a whole lot to report this week. That's typical for the second week of the legislative session. You have kind of the glitz and glamour of the first week with all the presentations from the governor and the judiciary and Major General Orr for the condition of the Guard. But then after that week, you have really just kind of a lot of administrative work that's being done in the committees to kind of set forward their priorities and really getting people up to speed on what's going on and what they want to do this legislative session. So there's been some work in committees, there's been some presentations by some department chairs, people like Debbie Durham from Iowa Economic Development Group, people that are running state organizations. They're down there doing presentations, talking a little bit about their appropriations that they worked on with the governor's office. But as of now, there's not a whole lot of technical work that we would be necessarily down there kind of doing some grassroots advocacy doing right now. It's really just planting seeds at this point, which we're obviously doing, but those are things you just obviously wait to see how they grow as the legislative session goes. So we really do expect a lot more activity to pick up in week 3 of the legislative session. That's when you'll kind of actually see some subcommittees occurring and more committee meetings on specific bills that we may be more concerned about. Things like Future Ready Iowa, workforce housing tax credits. Those are just a few examples of some specific bills that we'll expect to see some things on as far as appropriations and discussions on how those things are going to work. So those are all things that we anticipate watching here coming up in the next couple weeks, but we also do expect it to pick up quite a bit more because, as I said, as of now this week, it was a lot more of just some formalities with some executive level officers in the state government to really do presentations to the committees and really bring the committee members up to speed. So we expect things to pick up in the 3rd week and then going forward into April to the end of the legislative session. So we will look forward to future updates where we have a little bit more specifics to talk about, some more specific bills and things like that and proposals that are going through these committees for some of our priority issues. But as of now, that's about all I have to report to you. So it is probably one of the shortest, if not the shortest, legislative updates I have ever done. So with that, we will conclude for the week and we'll look forward to bringing back more information for you next week. Thanks for watching.